looks like our guys are just finishing up a day of fishing, heading back into the dock. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are visiting Point Marina. So, our guy's trying to get some lines together as Captain's making his approach. So he approaches the bow rail up on the front, but that's going to make a tricky situation, how tall that is for him to get up. He's going to have to get up on the gunnel probably to try and get this over. Oh, but I think Cap hit the dock with the bow pulpit on the front. He's yelling at his buddy like, what are you doing? Cap's now got his hand on his hip, and his buddy's just standing there. But Cap came in, and the bow pulpit on the front of the boat winds up running into one of the dock poles. We're zoomed in just a little too much, so he kind of missed it. And Cap looks frustrated, kind of tossing his hands up in the air. And Cap's backing out now, not even at the helm, tossing his hands at his friend. Cap, you're the one in charge. If you want him to do something, you've got to give better directions. So our guy, oh, you can hear tires squealing already. You know we're at Point. So he's going to go ahead and start backing this one back out, and they're going to have to try and line it up one more time. I can't tell what his buddy's doing, though. He's going one leg over the bow rail. Somebody's really struggling over here at the ramp. And Cap's backing all the way out. Really going to give himself a good restart here where he can kind of line it up exactly how he wants. So, Cap's got her line back up. Looks like we're about ready to start making our reapproach. And we've heard the tires stop screaming off the ramp, so our guy, it sounds like over there, might have gotten off. And here comes Cap again. Ooh, look at the damage of the front of that boat. So, this isn't the first time the Cap's hitting something. So, his buddy's back lined up again in the same spot he was. Pulling a little extra line out, stepping up to the front of the boat this time. To see, I guess, if he can try and, I mean, at least from this angle, he'll have a little easier time trying to get over the bow rail. But I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be his plan. He looked pretty hesitant earlier. So now he's back down to the side of the boat. Looks like he's heading toward the gunnel. Gonna move a fishing rod out of his way. Good call. And goes for the light toss. And that'll be enough that he'll get it over. Cap's frustrations come to an end. Maybe, as he starts to kick out. And here comes our next crew in on approach with the old trophy. So Cap's making his turn. His buddy is ready on the lines. His buddy's kind of pointing at the dock, calling his shot. Let's see if they can land that shot. So Cap makes the final turn, coming in at a pretty good speed. Definitely taking it easy. So now our guy's going to start walking into the bow, and I guess he's going to try and contend with this bow rail. I thought he was going to try and stick with the gunnel, which is usually the easier move, but let's see how he fares with this decision. So, starts to go over. It's like, no, I can't do that. Now the lines are all tangled up. He's trying to reach. Gotta be careful on that move as well. Oh, Cap hit the throttle, and they wind up smacking the dock. And Cap double taps it. Man, his buddy just wasn't quite ready for it. And Cap winds up hitting it hard. And here we go. They're going to get the assist from one of the guys here on the dock, and he'll wind up pulling him over. But, man, Cap hit that piling pretty hard. So Cap's backing up. They made an approach on the dock. Didn't like the angle. And Cap's backing out. But he's backing way out. So, looks like he just switched gears. Gonna come back forward, make another approach at it. Got at least one fender out. Wavy was ready on the lines. So he's got a little assist coming also. But we've got a little one on the boat too, and that always complicates things just a little bit as well. So Cap's coming back in on approach again. I don't think he's going to like this angle either. This is the same approach angle he took earlier and wound up backing out. Nah, I can tell he's got the motor going the wrong way already. That's not going to give him the result he's looking for. And he's kind of figuring out. You can tell he's going a little bit everywhere with the motor, which means that he's not confident in his approach. And he's brake checked it, and that's going to be it on that one. He's going to have to line this one up again. I mean, and that's kind of a common error. Everybody thinks the same thing. They're like, oh, I can just back the stern in, not realizing the second I hit reverse on that stern to try and bring it over, I'm going to lose the bow. The only time it really works is on a twin-engine boat when you put one of the engines in reverse because it's not dead center, so it does help pull the stern back in. But on this one, the easiest way to get your stern in is you got to turn it in from a forward approach. So keeping the engine in a forward gear or bumping it into neutral and forward and turning it all the way will help to just slide that stern in while keeping your bow in a similar spot. So here we go, another attempt. But our guy, I mean, where's he going? He's just passing the dock this time. He's like, no, I'm not even going to attempt it. I think he saw the camera and is like, no way, guys, I'm not doing this. So our shy captain has decided to come back and give it another shot. So taking the slow roll approach, I like the speed. Let's see if he winds up hitting it at the right angle. Oh, he's going to leave the helm well before he gets to the dock. Comes for the push off, trying to keep his boat off, but he's left the helm, so he can't really do much now. And there's a little kid on the boat, so wifey can't do a lot either. So they're kind of stuck right here. And man, this is why you don't bail out from the helm so fast. Sometimes you're going to need to stay there. And the current's kind of ripping today, so I think he's going to struggle trying to get this back around to the dock, as it's going to want to pull on the boat going the other direction. As you can tell, it's not coming around easily. So he grabs the stern line from his wife. But really, again, this would be a whole lot easier if he was at the helm and could just give it a bump of forward gear. Wifey goes for the boat hook to try and assist, but he's got to get the boat moved. All while trying to keep it off this corner of the dock. And there we go. Now we can start pulling it around, and hopefully that'll be enough. They'll be able to get it out of here. And of course our fender's doing nothing on the back. But that should be good for them. They'll be able to get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.